Okay, bit more full body. If you saw my last session, I said I was going to hit shoulders a little harder. So I've just started out with a good old Viking press, worked up to something decently heavy. So I've got 820 plates on there. I'm not saying that's the equivalent of 160, 180 or whatever. I'm not saying it's that. I don't know what it is after leverage, but it was enough to hit the shoulders pretty hard. My shoulders feel like they've had some work now. Okay, apologies. My phone ran out of memory. I've been recording. I just left it on record and it ran out of memory. And I just happened to look at my phone and saw that it wasn't recording. So you've missed all the warm-ups, so I do apologise. This is now my top set, so luckily I've got this on tape. So I'm up to 220 kilos plus a couple of chains. And I'm just going to get what I get with it. I'm hoping for at least a triple, because this will obviously be my third decently heavy session for everything on the week. Last exercise, last set. Done, done, done. Woo. That was heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Woo. Apologies for the heavy breathing. Right, that's the end of the session. I didn't actually talk all that much today. I just kind of wanted to get on with some work. So this is my third full body workout of the week, and I've hit that in around an hour. And as you've seen, I've worked at some pretty decent poundages, but I'm just moving, relatively low volume, 4 or 5 sets per exercise. But again, I'm just concentrating on big fat exercises, big compound movements. So I've managed to train pretty heavy on all body parts this week. I started out with Viking press because I said to you guys in my last full body workout, I hadn't really been hitting shoulders particularly hard. So I decided to start out when I was a bit fresher, and I worked up to a good set of 10 with 8 plates on a standing press. I then moved on to some bench rows. So you've seen me deadlift this week, you've seen me do lat pull downs, and you've seen me do some heavy T-bar rows. My lower back feels a bit tight, to be honest with you. So I thought I want to get a nice heavy row, but I just did a chest supported row instead. So I now worked up to, I think it's 180 for a set of 8 or 10, which was decent. I then moved on to some Zercher squats. So again, it's another squat variation, but this will be my third time this week going sort of pretty decently heavy. So I worked up to a top set with 220 kilos plus chains. So it was probably about 250, 260, something like that. I don't know exactly. And I managed to get a set of 8 with that. Choking air. That was very tough. That's the most reps I believe I've ever done with that. Ordinarily I'll do them in sets of 5 because Zerchers are just painful. But I thought I'd hold on and just see what I could get. And I managed to get the 8. The leg strength was there. It's just painful and it just curls you over. So you're really fighting for it. And then lastly, I finished off with bench press. As you saw, I had a bit of a technical malfunction. I'd left the camera running, and then I think it filmed about 2 sets, 60 kilos, 100 kilos, and then it cut out. And it wasn't until I happened to look at the camera that I saw it wasn't recording, which was a bit rubbish, but at least I caught the top set. So you saw me work up to 220, so 5 plates and a couple of chains for a good set of 5 with pauses. So I was really, really pleased with that, particularly at the end of the workout. So things are coming on. So that's just the way. That's showing you 3 different full body workouts now. I was able to go decently heavy on every single day, but just by varying the exercise slightly, doing an exercise for thickening, but do something that hits it from a slightly different angle. I've done incline bench, I've done standard flat bench, I've done bench press with pauses with a chain, I've done back squats, I've done box squats, I've done Zercher squats. What else have I done? Shoulders, side delts, did behind the neck press, and I did standing Viking press. So you can see, I'm just giving you a few ideas. So hopefully you like what you saw. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notifications, all that good stuff. Particularly hit notifications, because I know a load of you guys, I've got over 1,000 subs at the moment, but most of my videos aren't even getting 100 views at the moment. And it's because I'm a small channel, YouTube doesn't push me in the algorithm. So it'll be really helpful if you can hit notifications. It's that little bell in the corner. And then hopefully it'll make me doing these videos a bit more worthwhile for me, because getting 50 views and 40 views and stuff is a little demoralizing sometimes. So, but I'm going to keep on plugging away anyway, because I love training and I enjoy sharing the training experience with you guys. All right, you guys take care. Have a good week. Lift heavy, be strong, all that good stuff. You guys take care. Speak to you soon.